Hello there, this is Patricia from Pinky's World, and this week I'm making a few wee St Patrick's Day coin holders for my customers. Just a wee gift that I can slip in with their orders. It's just one of these chocolate coins, and we're going to decorate it up and make it look lovely for St Patrick's Day. And I'm using the Lucky Clover stamp set for the St Patrick's Day, and this and this. So lots of wee things to make with it. I'm going to go with vellum today. I thought vellum was nice and good for St Patrick's Day, nice and Irishy looking. So that's what I'm going for. I'll show you better. And that was my prototype, and I got a bit carried away on the stamping. The back is decorated just with the simple thing to hold the wee envelope closed. The coin is actually sealed in there lightly so that it won't move about. But it's easy to take out to eat if you're going to eat it, you know, and just a simple happy St Patrick's Day across the front. You don't have to put it across the shamrock if you don't really want to. You can put it down at the bottom or not put it on at all. Entirely up to you. But we're going to make them, just show you how quick and easy they are. Get this phone. So you're going to need a piece of vellum that measures 4 5/8 by 4 5/8, and you're going to need a scoreboard or an envelope punch board, whatever, if you have one. If not, this is probably no good to you. So we're going to line this up at 2 3/8, which is about here. Hard for you to see the vellum, but it's there. So line it up to 2 3/8 and do your punch, and then hold your vellum. Because it is vellum, it's inclined to move about, so hold it at either side when you're doing your crease line, and do a fairly good crease line, and then flip it round and repeat, lining it up with your new score line, punching and then marking. Vellum is tricky on this board, so just give it a good grip when you're doing it. And just repeat on all 4 sides. You don't have to use vellum, you could use fancy paper or whatever you want yourself. I just took a fancy for vellum today. I have a big pack of it and I need to use it up anyway. So that is your wee envelope more or less done. We want to round one end of it off to be our closure, so we'll remember that's where it is. And now we want to do a bit of stamping. So for the stamps, I'm using this wee one with the scattered shamrocks, and I'm going with garden green because I'm using that from the background. So get yourself a bit of scrap paper as well, because you'll be over stamping. We're going to do our stamping around this part here. I like it to show the coin in the centre, so I don't want to stamp in the centre, if you get what I mean. We just want a wee scattering of them. But just don't touch your vellum. It takes a wee bit longer to dry. It will dry for you, but we're doing this first to get it out of the way so that we can move on with the other things. I want to put a wee bit, that bit of paper's catching me. I want to put a wee bit along the envelope closure parts as well. Again, I'm not going the whole way down, just a wee bit to take away the plainness at the back. So just fit it in where it suits you. Right, I think that's enough of those. So we're going to let that dry. As I say, it does take a wee while, so set it out of your way just, and we'll work on the other things. So you need a punch. I'm going with a 1.5 inch punch, or use your die cuts if you have no punches. Use your circle dies or whatever. So a 1.5 inch, you need 2 of those in the garden green card, and then you need some white card. I'm looking for my scraps here. And we're just going to stamp our wee shamrocks. So you'll need to do 2 of them. We're going to punch those out with the 1 3/8 inch punch. It has a nice wee scalp on it. And we're going to layer up 1 so that's nice and high. And we're going to stick that to our chocolate coin. These chocolate coins are 1 3/4 inch, I think. I know some of them are different sizes now, so this one is 1 3/4 inch. So whatever size you get, punch and stamp accordingly to fit in. I want this to fit in, just, there's wee dots the whole way around that, covering so it'll cover the numbers. So it just sort of seems to sit nicely with the wee ring of dots around it. See them there? So we can leave that, and this one, we're sticking this one on flat because we're raising it up on the back of the envelope. So just a wee dab of glue. And we want a bit of dimensional at the bottom there, not at the top. You want your envelope to be able to tuck in, so make sure that you put it at this side, at the opposite side, if you know what I mean. Just like so. So now hopefully this will be ready. We'll just stamp our sentiment just before we finish. So again, just get scraps of whatever you have. I'll actually set it across the bottom here, and it's just Happy St Patrick's Day. I'm just stamping it at the bottom. Fine. So we'll put our ink away. And we'll want to give this a wee trim. We want it to be as thin as possible without taking away from the actual, just so we can see part of it. I think I'll go in and just trim that slightly, just as close as I can go. That seems fine. So we're going to make this up now. It should be hopefully dry enough. And we did round one. This is our top one, so that'll be our closure at the back. So just make sure you get it right up to your markings, so that your corners are all going to be nice and not sticking out where they shouldn't be. It's just harder to see with the vellum, isn't it? There's just my old eyesight. So we're now ready to slightly join this. I'm going to just use a bit of tape roller, or roller pen, whatever you call it. Just put that across. And the same for this one. And just close it up so it's all sitting nice. Now on the back of this you want to add a wee bit of sticky roller tape, and again slide it in to your pocket. Oof, where the shamrock, goodness sake, open up sesame, where the shamrock is sitting, you know, nice in the center there. So if you can get it to stay where you want it, just roll it down a wee bit. So just press it so that tape takes. Oh, it's nicely, so this will close down now. And you can see it's sitting right in the front nice. So we want to remove our sticky back of this. And we're just going to slide it, butt it up. We're not touching this yet. We're just butting it up till it hits the back of the, just a bit like so. And that should bring you into the center-ish of your coin on the inside. And now you just want to add your sentiment. And again, just roll it. We're just going to pop it there. Higher or lower, whatever suits you yourself. You can put it at a jaunty angle or whatever. I just like it like this, so that's what I'm going for. And that is it done. Very quick and very easy, and just a nice wee handy gift. You don't have to be giving loads of chocolate out. So, whatever you think yourself, have a wee go, and if you do, let me know. Everything you used will be linked down below, and I'll catch us all again hopefully next week. Bye.